perfect every line, chill vibes on replay, laid back all the time. Lathe buzzing like a bee, smoothing out the rough. Stress melts away, life ain't so tough. Grip the gooch tight, heart and wood aligned. Each turn a rhyme, mental peace I find. Carving out my thoughts, smoke swirling in the air. Medicated mind, lost without a care. One of a kind wonders, perfect every line. Chill vibes on replay, laid back all the time. Mantle full of treasures, each piece tells a tale. Swift cuts and curves, artistry prevails. Chiseled edges gleam, polished to a shine. In the zone, lost to the tick-tock of time. Fans hit that like, subscribers on the rise. Support the craftsman, see creation through my eyes. Therapeutic passion in every woodcut. Dreams turn to reality out this little hut. Grumpy at the lathe, carving futures in the grain. Epoxy dripping slick, he's the king of the mundane. Workshop therapy, wood chips in the air. Aliens nodded, said they'd pull up a chair. Eyes red, but the vision stays clear. In the mist, ain't no pain we hold near. Chronic fades when the beats collide. Like the tribe, hit subscribe, ride the high tide. Lathe spin like planets in the void. Galactic, roach clip, renaissance. Handcrafted so drastic, medicinal vibes. Smoke signals in the skies. Anxieties dissolve, grumpy keeping it wise. Eyes red but the vision stays clear. In the mist ain't no pain we hold near. Chronic fades when the beats collide. Like the tribe, hit subscribe, ride the high tide. Making art with the grind, G sharp on the edges. Chasing peace, not gold or hedges. Aliens whisper, spin it with precision. Dust settles slow, we vibe in collisions. From mortals to cosmos, lathe got that shine. Epoxy glowing bright, crafting out of time. Reality's a fog, medicated bliss. Hands steady, making roach clips for this. From mortals to cosmos, lathe got that shine. Epoxy glowing bright, crafting out of time. Reality's a fog, medicated bliss. Hands steady, making roach clips for this. Ride the high tide. Eyes red, but the vision stays clear. In the mist, ain't no pain we hold near. Chronic fades when the beats collide. Like the tribe, hit subscribe, ride the high tide. Making art with the grind, G sharp on the edges. Chasing peace, not gold or hedges. Aliens whisper, spin it with precision. Dust settles slow, we vibe in collisions. From mortals to cosmos, lathe got that shine. Epoxy glowing bright, crafting out of time. Reality's a fog, medicated bliss. Hands steady, making roach clips for this. Grumpy's laid back, carving, spin all day. Wood chips flying, keeping troubles at bay. Epoxy roach clips and creation so smart. crafting a kingdom all straight from the heart. Like and subscribe, come join the breeze. Here in the workshop, the mind feels at ease. Hammer and lacing in the pain away. Welcome to the haven where good vibes stay. Shavings on the floor, a beautiful mess. Carving stress away, ain't nothing less. Hands worn tough, but the spirits are light. Turning and shaping till the stars ignite. Like and subscribe, come join the breeze. Here in the workshop, the mind feels at ease. Hammer and lacing in the pain away. Welcome to the haven where good vibes stay. Epoxy drips like a fiery stream. Polished wood gleams like an artist's dream. The hum of creation drowns out the strife. Each piece a little ode to a simpler life. Like and subscribe, come join the breeze. Here in the workshop, the mind feels at ease. Hammer and lacing in the pain away. Welcome to the haven where good vibes stay. Grumpy's laid back carving, spin all day. Wood chips flying, keeping troubles at bay. Epoxy roach clips and creation so smart. Crafting a kingdom all straight from the heart. Like and subscribe, come join the breeze. Here in the workshop, the mind feels at ease. Hammer and lies singing the pain away. Welcome to the haven where good vibes stay. Shavings on the floor, a beautiful mess. Carving stress away, ain't nothing less. Hands worn tough, but the spirits are light. Turning and shaping till the stars ignite. Like and subscribe, come join the breeze. Here in the workshop, the mind feels at ease. Hammer and lies singing the pain away. Welcome to the haven where good vibes stay. Epoxy drips like a fiery stream. Polished wood gleams like an artist's dream. The hum of creation drowns out the strife. Each piece a little ode to a simpler life. Like and subscribe, come join the breeze. Here in the workshop, the mind feels at ease. Hammer and lies singing the pain away. Welcome to the haven where good vibes stay. Grumpy's in the lab spinning wood in the haze. Epoxy drips slow while he's setting the craze. Roach clips gleam like trophies of the trade. Lathe hums a melody, a handcrafted serenade. Workshop dreams where the pain takes flight. Aliens in the mist dancing through the night. Eyes red rim but the soul feels light. Join the fellowship, the tribe ignites. Medicated whispers, chronic aches dissolve. Anxiety shattered, the riddles solved. Craft moves like poetry, problems evolve. Therapy in motion, no need to involve. Turning wood to gold, creation don't pause. Grumpy in the zone, without applause. Life in them sawdust clouds, it's raw. The tools sing a chorus, no open flaws. Workshop dreams where the pain takes flight. Aliens in the mist, dancing through the night. Eyes red rim, but the soul feels light. Join the fellowship, the tribe ignites. Grains align like secrets that harden slow. Epoxy streams like rivers in a steady flow. Medicated bliss where the time moves low. Crafted chaos to the flame we grow. still hot in a dented glass. Ash on the floor, got that morning laugh. Neighbor at the door like you awake at last. Aliens come, get grumpy, cosmos bound. Soar from the work made in pain. Stay off the ground, like, subscribe, stick around for another round. Same old couch, same small town. Laid back sound. Phone on 2%, but the playlist lit. Same hoodie 3 days, we still talking our shit. Mailman side-eye when the smoke drifts past, but time moves slow when the spin's so fast. Whoa, aliens come, get grumpy, cosmos bound. Soar from the work made in pain. Stay off the ground, like, subscribe, stick around for another round. Same old couch, same small town. Laid back. If the sky cracks open, I'm clocking in. Burnt toast, burnt ends, same old grin. Life in the comments, life in the smoke. Laid back legend in a one-room joke. Hey, aliens come, get grumpy, cosmos bound. Soar from the work made in pain. Stay off the ground, like, subscribe, stick around for another round. Same old couch, same small town. Laid back sound. Yeah, grumpy in the shop, late spinning so fast. Coffee still hot, burning through this forecast. Ash on the counter, ashtray like a map. Morning joint lit, let the anger unwrap. Yeah, aliens come get grumpy, cosmos bound. Made in pain, but we stay off the ground. Hit like, hit subscribe, just stick around. Laid back vibe when the world's too loud.
Oh, we are here. We are here. Morning, 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 everybody. Happy 420 to everybody. If you smoke or you don't, it's still 420. Happy. Let's see. We got Jen. Good morning. Oh, Mr. Matthew dropped in there and put some alien fingers and stuff up earlier this morning or last night. Those was there when I got in here earlier. Bazzy, good morning, sir. Shake that funk. We all in a funk. Just shake it. All you gotta do is just shake it. Old Pass, good morning, sir. Camilla, good morning. Good evening. All right. Sorry it took me so long to get started this morning. I hit my floor snot. My brain ain't braining yet. My feet hit the floor a little late. I wanted to be up and in the shower and done and out here at 5:30. And I was almost there. I was up at 5:30 bouncing around doing my thing, but I just... It takes a hot minute to shave that 1/16 of an inch hair off my head. I had to do me a quick haircut this morning, you know. Put it on the one and go with it. Let me see, my coffee's already got cold almost. Oh, goodness, y'all. No, I didn't oversleep. Well, I mean, I guess I was up on time if I would have been doing my normal routine. If I'd have just got my coffee and come on out here, I'd have been well on time. But yeah, jumping in that shower and the haircut in the shower slowed me down just a touch this morning. Good morning, Harry. I wanted to go ahead and get all that over with. I got the truck loaded up. All I got to do is put my boxes that's got my stuff, my art and everything in it. I load that up, and then I'll be good to go. All I gotta do is make sure I bring my microphone stuff, and I should be good. everything else should still be in the box. I just have to put the that praying hands that I did last. I have to put the hanger on that, and then I'm good to go. I can load everything in the truck. I just don't want to load my artwork in the truck overnight. You know, I've never had anything stolen out of my vehicles the whole time I've lived here. But I've had a vehicle broken into before, but not here. You know, so that paranoia, I guess, is always in the back of my mind that somebody wants my stuff more than me. And so I don't like to leave anything of value like that in the truck overnight. When I was younger, I had a vehicle that was getting worked on, and it was in a behind the fence at a mechanic yard. And that's when I had my little Nissan little hatchback sports coupe car. It had my stereo system and all that in there. Had a massive stereo system in that car. It come out of repos and stuff back when I was repoing. But yeah, somebody else wanted it more than me. Sorry about that. Let's look at a pretty picture. It's that old crazy Grumpy. How about it?
Carvin's crooked, but his heart's in tune. Aylin's chilling by the glow of the moon. Shave and scatter like cosmic dust.
Oh, and I am sore. Oh my goodness, my back hurts today. I'm beginning to wonder if some of my pain's not stress related. In certain aspects, I know some of the stuff is my back and my muscular crap going on back there, but sometimes it's like, I don't know. Stress is either amplifying that pain or it's just it's adding its own factor to it. I don't know.
Grumpy's whispers echo through the starlight. Aliens laugh in a galactic tone, saying this guy should not be left alone. Grumpy's hands ain't got no plan.
All right.
Aliens clap, it's out of hand. Wood spirits hide, they know the deal. Grumpy's chaos.
And my big dog, oh my goodness, my big dog just had to get my morning started right too. I'd gotten up and was doing my thing. She's normally not wanting outside or nothing like that super early as soon as she wakes up. I mean, she wants out there shortly after she wakes up, but most of the time she's up for a little bit. But hell, I went in there and was doing my thing, and all I did was go in there and buzz over my head real fast. When I come out of the bathroom, she done messed in the damn kitchen on the floor. I was like, oh, big girl. At least it was on the floor, on the tile floor instead of on a rug or something like that. But still, I was like, damn it. Nobody wants to clean up that. Especially not first thing in the morning. It's like, shy, that's not what my nose wanted to wake up to. She couldn't help it though. You could tell she was sitting there, she had her ears all laid back like she was in trouble. I was like, it's okay, accidents happen. She was ashamed, I guess you could say. It's not fully true, but I did get all poured. Oh, did you mix up the regular resin and put regular resin on it, or did you end up just doing all that one with the UV? Oh, where is my? Here it is. I bet it ain't charged. Heck no, it ain't charged. Oh. That ain't no good. I need to charge this somehow, yo. Where's it charger? One second. This is running too. And shoot them there. Unplug you right there. Plug you in right there. Oh, come on. Charging, yes. Stay right there and charge up. I got about an hour's charge time on that, maybe. Oh. Put clear resin over to UV. Okay, yeah. Awesome.
Grumpy's epoxy, these roach clips tight. Aliens land.
Oh hey, I hope everything's okay. I got the 420 event thing at the dispensary this morning, so I won't be running as long as my normal time. Hey, good morning, Anna. I don't know if you were in here yesterday. I got on one of my little bants or rants, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if you were still lurking or if maybe you had shut out already, but man, don't let them damn trolls get to you. Don't give them your energy. They are not worth your energy. You don't have to prove yourself to nobody but yourself. Don't let them people bully you, keyboard whoop you, or whatever you want to call it. That's all I'm saying. Like and subscribe. Join the vibe. Aliens in the workshop. Let's inscribe. Oh goodness. Chronic pain, no need to hide. Epoxy brilliance, ride the tide. Workshop whispers, tales of the beyond. Epoxy creations, infinite bond. Roll up reality, spaceships spawn. That's the thing, everybody just needs to lift everybody up. Everybody got enough problems and troubles and dramas of their own. We don't never need anybody to try to add to that, you know? That's my mentality. All right, y'all. Day almost gone here. Whew, it's just beginning here. That's crazy how they're just opposite sides of the world. It's nuts. That's what I love about YouTube, though. It brings folks together from all over the place. It's awesome. Uh-oh. The phone is a buffering. Why is the phone buffering? YouTube's going good. Huh. My phone just got angry with me. Didn't want me to hear. Oh. I got these little ovens. Oh shit, that's got stuff in it already. It's for my dry herb vaporizer. I'm gonna get the little ovens packed up. They work good as a they work good. It's just I like them. I like the little vaporizer. It's not the same as a herbal flower. I mean the herbal stick, whatever you want to call them. But that ritual or whatever, I guess, is the part that ain't quite the same on all that. Just a little different. Hey, good morning, Radar. How are you doing this morning, sir? It's gonna be a day, yo. I get to sit out there. Can't wait till this afternoon. I mean, that's mixed emotions. I can wait for this afternoon. I wish I could pause it and it never come about, but my granddaughter, she's having a chorus concert. She made it in the all-county chorus, and so she's doing their little performance for that today, and we got to go watch that. Cool thing is at least it's not at the school in the little cafeteria tables, because her elementary school, they do not set up for the adults. You know, they don't have storage room full of big people chairs to set up. When they have an event and it's in their cafeteria or whatever for the kids, you're sitting at the cafeteria table. Yeah, let me tell you, them things is made for little kids, not grown-ups. I ain't got no butt, and my butt barely fits on them chairs or them little stools for them tables. But no, they're going to one of the local churches for their performance today, though, so it will be a little more comfortable. But I have to put up with I can't say that. I got to quit acting like that. She's not being terrible. It's me that just can't deal, because it's the emotional aspect of it, I guess. But you know, that's part of being civil. That's part of why we want to be civil with the divorce, is because we have stuff like this that's coming up today. You know, we're gonna have to be around each other, birthdays, you know, silly stuff like that. Yeah, so it's like we got to be able to coexist, I guess. I have no problem with the coexisting. It just hurts my flipping feelings to no end.
Grumpy spun the wood till it morphed out of shape. Lathe humming, hands moving, crafting fate. Epoxy drips, binds bugs in a sculptor's twist. Zen found in the fog, some aliens.
It sucks though, yo. It does suck. But that's the thing is, I went through yesterday. I knowed we were gonna have to be around one another this afternoon. And I guess it's no different because she didn't stay last night, but she is gonna show up today while I'm gone and be hanging out here. And I guess with that aspect, I hope she starts packing up more of her stuff. You know, but I don't know. I don't want her to pack a damn thing up. I wish she'd be bringing stuff back home. But that's not gonna happen. So I have to turn off that switch. Phone keeps going off. Uh-oh. Dead battery off, or somebody just bugging you? Can't be bugging you if it's that late, right? I'd hope not. You said it's almost bedtime. The day's about gone. My wife is setting up drums and keyboard in the studio. Awesome. I heard you talking about that. That's gonna be pretty fun. That's gonna be jamming. Alright. Here's those. I would hope nobody's bugging nobody on the phone this late. Not notifications or nothing anywhere. Turning off, maybe like just shutting down, turning off or something. Overheating.
Roach clips, shiny dope soldiers of cope. Out of the haze came purpose and hope.
Don't know if this one's been baked or not. Oh well, we just dumped it out. We gotta load up fresh cartridges. Be jamming. Mr. Opeth, what you got a saxophone on your wish list for? I went to looking and was just curious. I'd never even looked to see if you had a wish list, and something struck me just to go in there looking the other day, and I looked and I saw a saxophone in there. I said, what's Opeth want a saxophone for? I didn't know you played saxophone, sir. And damn, those saxophones are fun playing them. I looked at that too. That wasn't that bad of a price on them things. I was expecting to see, well, I guess maybe an Armstrong or something might be more. But when I saw those, I was like, wow, those look cool. Brought back some memories. I liked the flat black one. Of course, I would like that one though, because that's the damn most expensive one. It always works out that way, don't it? Play the trumpet. There you go. I said I've talked about all the instruments I've messed around with before. Trumpet, I can make noises with it. I can almost do taps without the little plunges, your three keys, your three triggers or whatever you call them for the trumpet. Cornet, there you go. Well, it's a brass, that's it. I mean, hell, cornet, you played the cornet, you could probably play any of the damn brass horns. Is you got to really, that cornet and that mouthpiece, you got to fight with that armature to keep that right. But that's bugle. I mean, shit, you're busting off the cornet. You do the same thing with a trumpet. Sit there and play it like a bugle. You know, that's what we did, or we played around everything, because I had saxophone and clarinet. My buddy had saxophone, his sister had saxophone, and then my buddies behind them, they had trumpets. You know, and with their trumpets, that's what got me into the brass, you know, because I didn't have my own horn, but we would wash them shits off and crap like that. And then I got my own mouthpiece from the school one year, but it was fun. I like the instruments and everything and jamming. Keyboard, I couldn't get enough, you know, I don't know enough with the keyboard to keep myself fluid. If there was a song or something and it had a rhythm and a pattern, you know, I could learn that pattern just for a few beats of the song or something, but I never memorized entire songs or anything. I'd get in there and play that little Michael Myers thing, that do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I think anybody can fiddle around and get that going, but guitar, I tried guitar. I ended up getting a Super Nintendo from electric guitar. I had a little bitty, I mean, it might have probably cost more than a Super Nintendo, but I had a little black electric guitar and a small muscle amp, and I could not get my big old fingers to cooperate for nothing on that thing. My hands, I guess, being used to hitting all the keys and stuff on the woodwinds, and then they all work, you know, going back and forth so fast. And when I got on a damn guitar, my fingers were wanting to go up and down on the frets, kind of like I was hitting the keys on one of the woodwinds or something. And then I would find myself trying to do the same thing with my fingers down there where you're supposed to be strumming with your pick and whatnot. Yeah, so yeah, we struggled with it for a while. I played with it. Couple little Metallica riffs, you know, just patterns that I was barely able to memorize, but not enough to really keep myself entertained or focused on wanting to play it. I couldn't get my head wrapped around it quick enough, so I lost interest in it, I guess. There you go. All right, y'all. Got my little ovens loaded up. That battery is good and charged.
Laid back, carving for the soul, shaping cloudy dreams.
Ready. Oh goodness, y'all, I hope I sell my whole table today. Oh, gone. It's gone. Sell it all. It would be nice. And my gummies that I got with my CBD, I thought they were going to be they're good gummies, but they're not what I thought they were going to be. I didn't completely read the package. I was thinking, okay, it's just mushroom gummies, so I'm going to get a little focus out of it and this and that. These things is straight up hippie calorie gummies as well. It's damn near between the different add-ons and stuff that got into it, it's about a 25 hippie calorie deal. That's even got a pinch of caffeine in it, and it's got some of the mushroom extract in it, and it's got some CB, what is it, CB, oh hell, I can't remember it now, CBG, then a little bit of CBD, but it's that Delta 9, it's that hemp derived stuff. loophole that they can play with, I guess. Oh my God, gracious, y'all. All right, let's do this board. I gotta do this board real quick. I do this board and get all that stuff loaded up in the truck. Then I can relax until it's time to go. She's on the back door. Don't let her out if she is. She might have a big belly. Yeah. My other doggy must have been laying on the back door. Oh. Let her do what she wants to do. I gotta plug this in. I don't have enough USB chargers out here, y'all. I ain't got too much junk I won't charge up this morning. Old Path, how'd you like playing with that epoxy yesterday? Stuff's messy, but it can be fun. What happened? Yeah, I get trolls sometimes, but mostly man who comes to my mind of questions. Is it that same guy, Camilla, that's going around using y'all's face on his stuff? I remember that guy. I was in your live and you said, I remember you was talking with somebody and he came in. What was it, Parv? Something like that, P-A-R-V or something, I think was in his handle. Who else was talking about that? I think Pumpkin was talking about that too. Doing that lung yoga this morning, y'all. And Old Path, your lung yoga don't count, sir. There's no medicinal benefits from that. I got medicinal benefits from my yoga. That's why I went with that dry herb vaporizer though, because that it'll help my lungs out. It'll be a little bit healthier. I just don't want to burn it this morning and waste my battery. And I gotta plug my desktop vaporizer back in. I started attacking my mess yesterday, y'all. Unfortunately, I think it was a countermeasure for it counts for you. I think my breaking down and attacking my mess was kind of a delay, because it's like I'm still struggling with my video and that editing program, and I do not want to scrap that video for nothing. And it's like, because I can't finish that video, it's like a mental break. I don't want to mess with my other videos because I want to get this worked out, and it's just, yeah. So knowing I had all that to do, what do? I will do every damn thing else but that. And so it was like, oh, my garage is just a flipping mess. Let me mess with that. And so, yeah, I started cleaning. I got a whole damn garbage can full of stuff sitting out there on the side of the road waiting for the garbage man this morning. All right, Camilla, you have a good morning. I hope that fella leaves y'all alone. I'd go to blocking his butt. Just, I wouldn't try talking to him and being nice to him no more if it's that same individual. I would just start blocking him. Y'all don't need to be harassed like that all the time. I'm sorry. In my opinion. I think it's aggravating when a woman or a lady, however you want to be addressed, can't get on YouTube and do their thing because of a bunch of damn crazy perverts and stuff that get out there. It's just, I don't appreciate that when people start acting like that and stuff like that. It's just, it's not right. Oh goodness, y'all. Oh. All right, I'm stalling. Where's that board? I gotta put that board together, then I can stall all I want. Where'd it go? And we'll get the image on that one here in a minute. It's ready to trace it onto the board. That one will be fun. That's gonna be a fun one to burn. I say fun. I'm being a little sarcastic. that one's gonna be it's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be fun. Oh. And then these are new gator clips, so I'll say new. I've used them on a few boards. But the last ones I had, I think I bought them at Walmart, and they had the little itty bitty penny tack nails that you had to run them in with, and those nails were just a touch too long for my boards. If I was to leave them the way they were and nail them through, they stick out the back. You can't have that. And so I'd have to take my clippers and clip half the nail off, and then have to hold it with my pliers because it was too small to hold with my fingers. But these are little screws, and they work out good. We got what, 8.5. So what we want to do? 4 1/4. That's a quarter. That's 1/8. That's a half. Right there. And I don't need to know fractions when I grow up. What do I need to know fractions for? I don't need to learn all that mess. That was my mentality in school. I did not want nothing to do with fractions. I hated some fractions. Couldn't click. I still can't click with it. I just fake it till I make it. But, I will never forget that. That was one of them young and dumb know everything. I'll never use that. I just need to know how to count my money. That's all I need to know. Well, it's helpful to know how to count your money, but there's more to life than just counting your money. Loki's up. Y'all hear my neighbor's dog? You know when they wake up in the mornings. They put his butt outside and he tells everybody, I'm awake, I'm out here again. Crazy pup. I wish he wouldn't jump. That way he could play and run around. I hated it when a dog's on the cable like that. You know, but I know they do it for his own good, you know, so he don't get out and get run over. As we got a bunch of idiots around here that just, they don't pay attention to nothing. That's their other dog, is buddies with my dog. We had one of the birthday parties for the grandkids one year. And they brought him over and let him play with my dog. So they little fence buddies. Oh damn! I can't get this screw to start. There it goes.
Pour the truth in molds, let the resin reveal. Art deep as the void, carving wounds that heal. Fingerprints in wood grain, Grumpy's real deal. Aliens just nodded, man, it's mad appeal. Grumpy's batshit crazy, meds in a haze, roll type medication.
Alright, we got her in there finally. Screwdriver is just a little bit big for that little screw, so I couldn't get the damn. Couldn't get the head to line up for it to start. Put a little level on the back of these things. I'll probably go too far. Probably ain't got to do this. You probably just eyeball the damn thing and then level it out with the hook as you hang it, you know, but I want it to be as straight as possible. That way, you know.
Epoxy river running, lighter cases on the creek. Roach clips in the glow, Grumpy's work unique. Carving late nights, therapy on repeat.
Then I gotta sign this piece. Sign and date it.
Grumpy's batshit crazy, meds in a haze, roll tight medication, floating out of space. Glows in the dark, magic lit through the maze. Hit that like, subscribe, ride the creative blaze. Sharp blade cutting, pouring epoxy to life. Each stroke scope, chaos, channel the strife. Aliens whisper notes, transmit them precise. Out of this world, roach clip, got that spice. Glow bright like UFOs at a midnight sight.
Oh, I grabbed my phone. I don't have my phone sitting in my box to see chat. Get this screwed on here and I'll grab that. Alright, that one's over. Phone pad. Hey, good morning, Rubberneck. Oh, the cross is awesome. I like it. I was like Miss Francis while you were working on it. I was like, oh no, get this, get that, get this. Well, we was saying it was leaking the way the camera was coming down when you had poured that first pour and sealed it. You had sealed it, so I guess with the light a little bit, so it wasn't oozing no more, but it had a little wetness that we could see. You know, we could see the little wetness spots where it was trying to come out. And I was like, oh, seal it, seal it. And okay, this is just how I would have probably tried to attack that one. I would have used my little flashlight, right? And I'd have took your mix. When you mixed it up, you got the tape to hold it, which that's you got to have that, right? But you take and pour your pour into your spot that you want color, and just a little bit. I mean, just let it puddle in there enough to balance out and cover it, and then hit that real fast with your light, just a little quick, and then stop. Because just that little bit of quickness like that, it'll get it tacky to where it can't run. It'll get that top tacky, and it won't be able to, you know, ooze on through no more. It'll stop it right there that quick, you know. And then pour all of them out, you know, and then get them to the depth you want, and then use your big light and sit over top of it. But it's awesome, dude. I like it. That's it. Worked out real good. Or do how you, I think you did it on the rose. I think you put a little bit of clear down there and then sealed that and then put the rest of your color on there. Do a real thin, just a real thin layer across the whole piece, everywhere that you're gonna put your color, and then seal it. You know, then none of your color will leak out that way. There's all kind of ways to do it, but it come out awesome though. I can't wait to see it completely done up. That easy to write, but it ain't gonna burn that easy. Turn it on up. We need some heat for this. I hope they have a good turnout up there this morning. I don't know how all the vendors are going to be, if there's going to be a bunch of them up there, because I know they started setting up to where it was more than just a day. When they first started setting up for the 420 event, I guess corporate or whatever was telling them, yeah, it's set all up today or whatnot, and then they started getting their sales and everything. And I guess corporate was like, yeah, go ahead and start doing your, I guess, making it a 420 weekend event. Because they were talking about some of them setting up Saturday, Sunday, and today. But, I didn't have it in me to set up all. If the 13th hadn't have been right then, or if the 13th would have tied into it, it might have been different. But it works on me. Setting everything up and doing the events. I hurt a little extra afterwards from all that mess. That table whoops my ass. Grumpy's hands, they shape the flow. Knives kiss wood and time moves slow. Chronic pain, it starts to fade. His signature looks like crap. Clips shining, made with care, each one glowing, nestled there. Community, we stand as one underneath the car. But it's worth it. We need to hurt today. We need to get some more pins. I got so many blanks to make into pins, but I need more kits to do it. And I do not want to get the damn little cheap Amazon kits no more. They're good to play with, I guess, to get your feet wet and learn what you're doing. But I want a better quality kit for sure. And Strong Ink so far has been real nice. And I've done that one, and I've got their other kits on hand. Let's see, what do I got? Three? Yeah, 3 more to turn, I think. One like the original one that we turned for them that I'm trying to edit down, but I don't have the hardware to really put that one together. That cap don't match. And then I got a couple of their standard slim lines. I guess would be kind of like what I got off of Amazon, the cheaper sets. But that's what I need to order some more of. But I also want to go through and order some of the nicer, I guess the higher end ones. What is it, like maybe the first responder clips or something like that? The ones that are a little more custom. Yeah. We just got to get today under our belt and it'll be a good day. We'll be ready. All right. Oh, there we go. That one's going in the box. That's the board. We sold a board like this on the 13th.
Grumpy's hands, they shake the
Got us another one to put in back on the table.
chronic pain, it starts to fade. Healing in these grooves we've made.
We got our cottonwood barks. That's pickles, guys. I gotta move some stuff.
Roach clips shining, made with care. Each one glowing, nestled there. Community, we stand as one. Underneath the carving sun. Carve away the heavy night. Medication rolled up tight. Find the rhythm, let it show. Creating sparks that brightly glow.
Goodness, y'all, I'm gonna be hungry up there again all day. My stomach's already trying to growl in me.
Stay out of my head, they say.
That's like the lady up there. She said, "Yeah, we got a hot dog truck coming. We got a snow cone truck." I said, "Oh man, that's all cool. I'm not gonna get none of it though. I just don't. I don't want to eat or nothing." And then, ooh, it's my luck. I go out there and eat something, and then it'd be a bad hot dog or something. Oh Lord, no, we don't need that.
Laid back, digging through the grain. Smoothing edges keeps me sane.
Gotta try to get some more carvings done too. I'm gonna try a little different setup today. I always complain about my table being so damn busy. I don't know how this is gonna work though, because it's like it makes my brain itch. But somebody has suggested to me to not put everything out there like I do. That it might even draw more. Let's see. Like I put so much. This is how I interpret it. I put so much stuff out there. You know, it's like, oh, you got a bunch of those. You don't need to get that much money for them. You know, and so that might be, you know, that. And then there's just so much. It just so busy. People's, oh, I don't know what I want. You know. And so with the instances, with the situation I had with the roach clips getting, or my epoxy roach clips getting soft, one, I'm not gonna have all those laid out. And so yeah, that's probably what I'll try to do. Have just a few cedar out, a few of the epoxy ones out. My boards, I don't know if I want all, my boards are all so different. I think I want to leave all my boards out there. That way somebody can see the whole lot of what I got, you know, because they might say, oh, I like that, but no, mushrooms ain't my thing. So if I put just mushroom boards out there, you know, and I got that other board sitting there, see, that's my problem with not, well, I don't want less, I just need more tables. Struggle's real, y'all. But no, I think if I don't want my table as busy until I can get it more organized on display and stuff. That's what we tried to say. Oh yes, lessons learned. Well, that's what it is. Like you said, it's first time playing with it, learning experience. I think it looks awesome though. No, that's what I'm talking about. I need to get set up more on my display aspect of everything. Right now, it's just I just try to plate it well. You know how you plate your food and stuff and make the meal look impressive. I just try to plate the table nicely. You know, I sit there and it takes me a second. I get everything thrown on the table and then I slowly start moving stuff around here and there and trying to get my board set up just right, try to lay some clips in between. I try to fill up all the space on the table, but make it look organized, not chaotic. But then there's so much out there that it's almost chaotic. But I want to get, they have some of the stands and everything that you can hold your pins and display pins and stuff like that. There's a bunch of different styles of those, and I want to just get on Amazon and start scanning and see what I can find, you know, that would work with my table and then would work with my clips as well. you know, because I want to turn around and, yeah, there's a bunch of different ways I want to do. I don't slow down. I got so much going, and it's silly as I got so much going, but I don't do it. I come out here and just plop my butt in a chair, and then I get frozen. It's like, yeah, I lock up. I do work when I'm on the lives because I want to keep stuff busy because I don't want y'all to run away and get bored with the channel or something, and then that keeps me going. I turn the live off, and it's like my brain just locks up. But I'm in my funk right now, you know. I'm climbing out of that crap because I'll be damned I ain't wanting to sink. You hear that saying, sink or swim? I'll be damned. Grumpy's fixing to start doing the backstroke, breaststroke. We're going to doggy paddle. We're going to do what we can do. I'll be damned if I sink. So, blow my floaties up and I'll get with it, damn it. But that's what I started yesterday. I started cleaning up the garage. And that's a start, because it's like I get my organization back out here, and then it's like this is my happy place, my safe place, and it was turning into a flipping tornado. I mean, it literally looked like a damn neighborhood ramsacked by a tornado. Yeah, I gotta get out of my head, and I gotta get everything cleaned up. I want my workstation set up. I'm getting a little more, I guess, inspired and then pissed off at myself. You know, I see Old Pat's edition. Awesome. Excuse me, frog in my throat. And it's giving him plenty of room, all kind of like more motivation and stuff. And that's what I want. You know I can't make my room no bigger, but if I get all my junk out of here, it doubled my floor space. So yeah, it gets bigger. You know, I'll be able to set my burn station up, set my epoxy side up, because that's how I got my carbon and stuff on one side of the room, and I got my computer and stuff basically in the middle of the room, and then you got the other side of the room, you know, and I want to utilize both. The computer side was becoming a catch-all. You know, it was just junk is all it was junk. A majority of my stuff down here was boxes. I was picking up big old boxes, and a big old box that had one little bitty thing in it. It's like, oh my goodness. Put that into another box, break all that mess down. But yeah, I don't know. I'm babbling because I don't know. I'm just not used to the craft shows and stuff, you know. I'm just now getting into it, you know, and I guess I want to be as professional as I can, but I'm slowly, I don't know how to explain it. I'm getting relaxed, but I'm not getting relaxed. I'm getting relaxed with, okay, this is what I'm going to be doing, but then at the same time, I'm still on edge. The anxiety level's still through the roof. Oh, it's just a little something. Right, shit crazy, y'all. We just got to keep the theme going, right? Oh. That was charging. That was that is there. I do not want to forget nothing, and I'm feeling like I'm going to end up forgetting something, but I think I have everything loaded. I got my battery charging, which it's not going to be charged enough, but we'll take it. Flashlight. Need my flashlight. Go ahead and put it in over here. Oh, I've done a few shows. Yeah, well, with my roach clips, there's I was thinking about doing. I just hit my damn brain in that flipping methed out ping pong ball. It don't slow down, and so I have a million different ideas on how I want to set something up, and then I can't focus on it after the fact, and then it's like almost out of sight, out of mind. I need my back belt. It's almost out of sight, out of mind at that point. You know, I do it, it's done, I'm out of there. Okay, and then I'm just in recoup mode, I guess, and then I don't think about it. And then it's like, oh shit, now I need to make this, I need to make that, I need to do my videos, I need to do this, and I sit in that damn chair and don't do nothing. So, a new me needs to come on out. I keep talking about that phoenix coming up out them ashes. That damn phoenix is still burning. That needs to go out and come on up and fly. Put my back belt on, y'all. I'm fixing to load my toad up in the truck. Microphone might stay connected as the truck's right outside the garage door, but then the door might interfere with everything. Hey, good morning, Trees. Damn, I got a frog in my throat this morning.
Creations ornate. Lighter cases sharp, roach clips out of sight. Glow brighter in the dark than a meteorite. Therapy and carving steady hands, no slack. Each cut a reflection of dreams.
This is
Grumpy's back, shit crazy at the vibes polite. Medication rolled tighter than a poet's insight. Aliens watch, they nod and they grin.
F-bomb, y'all. Sorry.
Where the carvings begin. Vibes intergalactic. Creations take flight. Like and subscribe. Let the algorithms ignite. Epoxy spills like rivers on a moonlit night. Shapes emerge, sharp souls taking their bite. From magic to brilliance, the cycle's tight. Grumpy carving galaxies push the limits of sight. Glow bright edges, life's a strobe light glow. Hands cramp steady, art dances just so.
Got to pull the truck forward a little bit. I can't get to the back of it. It's chilly out here this morning. I hear this thing rattle. Oh, I didn't. Part that time.
They nod and they grin. Shapes in the shadows where the carvings begin. Vibes intergalactic. Creations take flight. Like and subscribe. Let the algorithms ignite. Epoxy spills like rivers.
Other one's not as bad. I see groceries. Every time I see a dove or something on the power lines, I sit there and I say groceries now. I'm watching PK when he's messing with his birds and he's just getting them groceries. That's every time I see something, I say it goes in my brain. Groceries. And my floppy hats. That's what I noticed too. They're two different colors on the material. Move, big girl. Move. I gotta feed y'all too before I leave. I forgot about that.
Watch epoxy spill dreams under fluorescent lights.
Tripods in the case. I got that one pipe that one customer was wanting that day, but didn't get it. I got it in the box. I don't want to forget it. She even jumped the price up on me. She said, how much? I said, I'll go about $30 on those. And she said, I'll give you 50. I was like, well, okay. No, just tell her 30. If she wants to give me 50, then I won't say no, but I'm not gonna tell her 50. No, go lay down. It's not time to eat yet. All right, I'm back. Oh, my back. Damn it. Oh. Set. You gotta keep it. Oh, hey, I got one with me. It's just that's just the bad thing about it too. It's that. Let's see. I blame it on my goofiness, but I got so many notebooks. All right, it's like taking that screenshot. I'll take that screenshot because I want to save it. Oh, I'm gonna look at that later and never go back to it. It almost works like that on some of my notebook stuff. I'll write that idea down and it's Because at that point, it's like I almost get it out of my head and it's no longer an idea for me. I don't know if that makes sense. Hey, good morning, Sugar. Oh. All right, so what time have we got? We got 6:47. Memories, Facebook. Anybody in here play on Facebook a lot? And like just know everything there is to know about Facebook? Is there a way that I can turn my memories off for certain individuals? Or am I just stuck seeing that when it pops up? Because I really want to turn these notifications off. Just keeps throwing these memories up in my Facebook junk. I don't need to see those memories no more.
Thoughts clearing while I'm drumming, hand steady, chiseling souls from the grain. Wood spirits born, banish all of pain. Roach clips gleam, each one's a story. Copper wire twist, therapeutic glory. Minds at ease, wood chips in the air. Chronic pain fades, I'm beyond the despair. Call the pain away, dust therapy delight. In the shop late, working through the night. Every cut heals, every scrape mends. Woodcraft therapy, that's how life bends. Grumpy's pace, laid back vibes, whittling woes down, pain subsides. Tools whisper secrets old as time. In the grain I find my
Delete my damn Facebook. You must be able to turn off notifications. But is that gonna like? I'll have to go in there. I'll look at it today while I'm sitting at the event when it gets slow. I just get stuff with the wife popping up on there. That's mainly all my memories. It's just stuff with the grandkids or my daughter or something. And I'll get some of my carving stuff. I used to post a lot of my carving stuff on my Facebook. I don't do any of that no more. I don't hardly post any of my carving stuff no more. I think I put that burn board that I did. I think I put that on Just Carving Such the other day. I'm sick and tired of crying over that crazy crap. Crying over this crazy crap don't do me no good. I guess it might be letting some of it out, but it don't do me no damn good. You know, and that's just it. I want out of my funk, and it's like my funk's just, I'm digging that hole deeper and deeper, and I'll be damned. I'm not. So, we get out of it.
Every single cut, chronic pain fighting, but I stay in the rut. Dust fills the lungs, yet clears the mind.
How'd I say? I'm tired of giving her that energy. She don't deserve it. It's just like a troll. I'm not giving it to her no more. I'm gonna do that's what I gotta tell myself mentally over and over and over and over and over and over. Cause she don't give a rat's butt about me sitting here bawling. You know, I mean, she does. She don't want to go back and forth. She knows that's making it tougher on me. But then again, I think sometimes she gets that little kick. You know, it might, but then again, at the same time, you know, that's what sucks is I don't want to completely delete everything and remove everything. You know, one, I guess just for the communication aspect, because we're gonna have to be civil, and then she's gonna be my landlord, you know, so that's another kick in the ass is, yeah, it's a divorce, but it's not a one and done over. I ain't got to deal with it no more. You know, the grandkids will be together all the time, and they have to see each other when we deal with them. You know, and then my rent, I'm gonna have to give her rent money every month. I'm gonna be hopefully mailing it. I'd be damned if I got. Oh Lord, no, I don't want to have to see her personally, face to face, to drop rent off. You know, but garbage just run. Let me get these garbage cans out the way and give. I'm gonna break up a little bit. I'm gonna wait on the computer and stuff. Now we keep connection all the way out to my garbage cans. That's gonna be wild.
Treasures made with flair. Each groove whispers tales untold.
My microphone might be connected, but my earbuds ain't. Oh, here they come. I gotta say, the old truck does look good though. I gave it a good bath yesterday. And you get all that out. I'm gonna try to be gone before she gets here, but if it don't work out that way, all vehicles will be here at one time, and then she won't have no spot to pull in but in the middle of the front yard. No, I don't want her goofy ass parking in the front yard.
Workshop therapy, wood chips in the storm. Alien fog rolls, keeping hands warm. Aliens in the mist, visions twirl, can't resist. Eyes red tinted, chasing moments we missed. Medicated haze, chronic pains take flight. Dust in the beam, lost in vibes all night, all night. Whittle down the stress, anxieties dissipate. Late hum whispers sealing off the way.
Let me see something. What we got? We got about 30 minutes of goofing around here. That's what sucks is I want to be gone before she gets here. That's gonna put me getting up there at the place early. Hey, good morning, Mark. That's gonna get me there early though. But I don't want to be here. Don't want to see her. It's just, I'm sorry. Do not.
Grumpy steady hands spinning second chance.
I saw that on your walkabouts. There's a lot of dang construction going on out there. I saw some of that's dang sure an area for a young man to make some money. You can't. You work with your hands and do any type of construction. There ain't no way you'd be out without a job up there. And not with all them buildings going on. I could just think of the punch lists and the stuff you could be doing. Or not you, I'm just a person as in general, a construction worker. There's so much going on. No, it's in my box. It's in my box. The only thing that I have that I might forget now is gonna be my microphone. And I'm only gonna have one of those that's gonna have a good charge. Number 2, I gotta remember, number 2 will have a full charge. I just gotta get the adapter off my computer. I can't load that up because then we'll lose our microphone here. Let's see. Spite. It also says delivered today. That's okay. I'm not gonna be at the house most of the day anyhow, so it'll be all right. The ex will be here working for a little while, and then like I said, my granddaughter's got her chorus concert this evening, so that's when I do have to be around everybody. So it's like I don't want to deal with nobody today. This morning, I want to try to stay as strong as I can, or get it all to flip out. Because I don't want to be sitting in the middle of the church crying at everybody. I'm just going to say this song was very touching. It got me right here. You know, I mean, I can't help it. How do you turn that off, y'all? I'm 49 years old, so that's over half my life. We were 16, 15, 16. Sucks, y'all. That's all I can say. It sucks, y'all. Shavings hit the floor, constellations in the dust. Hands steady, future forged in quiet trust. Blades slice the resin, galaxies align. Each clip a little portal bends space-time. Alien beams hit, tools Oh yeah, I saw the email this morning, the notification for it. I opened it and saw, but I'm doing have all this up and going. I'll check it whenever I get home and get settled down this afternoon or this evening. I won't have no settle down this afternoon. That's the thing about it, is I'll have to go from the event breakdown, and I have to leave it early because they don't close till 7. And the concert I think is like 5-ish. So I probably have to leave the event 4-ish, around 4. I'll have to talk and message to see what the game plan is on when to leave, because I don't have dependable transportation. If the truck was more dependable, I would drive it on up there, but the truck's just, it's not that dependable for traffic and everything. You know, the dispensary, when I drive it to the dispensary, I only have like 2 stops. You know, I stop at the end of my street, my stop sign, then I run, hit a red light, and normally I can do a right on red in there, and the way the traffic works, I don't even have to stop. I just kind of roll through that one, you know, and then I have a stop sign, and then another red light, and then I'm pulling in their parking lot, you know. But then going to the church, I'm going up and down the highway, I'm getting out on main roads, couple of red lights, bumper to bumper traffic, red lights going through town, and the transmission slips. So it's like once you get going with it, it's I'm cruising, no problem. But it's just, you know, starting, you know, and stopping. If I come to a stop, it's like there's not enough fluid in the transmission. Like there's a big air bubble in the converters and stuff, because it'll sit there and then all of a sudden it bam. I mean, it feels like you got rear-ended. It feels like somebody just slammed you. And it's the transmission jumping. It's like it jumps out of gear and then slams back into gear with that air bubble or something going through them throttle bodies in there. And So yeah, I gotta ride with her. You know, that's what I'm babbling at. You know, I have no choice. You know, where Walmart's at and where the dispensary's at with the wore out truck, if I keep them two as destinations, I could probably limp the thing for several months and get to those destinations. But other than that, I'm grounded. It is the day. Hopefully it stays that way. It's a good day for me. There you go. That's awesome. I hope everybody has a good day. It's 420, y'all. Stay lifted, stay happy. If you don't medicate, you still stay lifted. By being happy, you're lifted. You know, keep that energy positive. What they say, fake it till you make it. Keep that energy positive. Oh, man. And that too, Mark. I hate that because you got all the pot shops bouncing around up there. People just throw the pre-roll tubes and stuff like that down on the ground instead of putting it in the trash and all. It is the day 420. It is April 20th. It is the major 420. So then you really party down. April 20th at 420. Yep. It's going to be stinky. Just imagine how, I wonder how bad that does to the greenhouse effect. Can you imagine how much smoke hits the atmosphere at 420, especially today? There's going to be smoke everywhere. There's a lot of those bud influencers and stuff like that I watch. They got all kind of events going on today. That's like, Florida, man, Florida's killing me. They got to get their head out their butt and get recreational going, get home grow going, and let Florida have some of these crazy festivals and stuff. I'd like it if we had like a smoke lounge. That would be nice.
Dreams he saves. Oh, grumpy, carve it all, don't stop. Each creation makes the pain drop. Under UV, the colors ignite, glowing bold through every night.
What was I gonna do in OBS? I was gonna try to mess with my music. Got some playlists worked up, but it's not worked into a playlist. It's all in just a file right now. I gotta figure out how to put it back in that playlist.
Grumpy shop is humming alive, lathe spinning, carving dreams to thrive. Epoxy flows like rivers that gleam, turning roach clips into a smoky scene. Fingers stained with colors so wild, crafting wonders with a twist and a smile. Art from the soul, it's a labor of love. Tools and tunes, singing songs from above. Medication rolled up tight tonight. Gotta get through, gotta feel just right.
That's I cannot forget my damn cartridge, that's for sure. It's charging. Good, it's charged. We gotta change it out to the indica. Oh. I gotta clean my computer off too. It's dusty. I just seen the side of it and it's got a lot of dust sucked up to it. Got my gas space indica cartridge. Where's my knife? But I got to get the battery from a little caliper so I can get it turned on and actually see the sizes of the stuff that I'm measuring, and measure out these cartridges and get some O-rings that are gonna fit. I need to do some more of these cartridge covers. But I need to do them a little bit looser than what this is so they're people can use them. I take these cartridges. This one's drilled out. It's drilled and then filled in and then drilled again, so it's tight because I had to fit it to a couple different cartridges. But that's glass. Your batteries are heavy. A lot of people will ride around with these things, just hold them and put them in their pocket. You know, they get up and it hits the ground because it was in their lap and it breaks. Oh man, that's ruin your day. I put this little epoxy sleeve over it. Oh, come on. That's a tight fit. There we go. But I put that epoxy sleeve over it, right? And then, yeah, I dropped that. It ain't gonna break. You know, it ain't gonna shatter. You know, if it hits hard enough, it might bust at the bottom right here, but that very seldom. I've sold, I think, 2 of those, but they're cartridge particular. I don't know. It's almost kind of like Apple and Android. You know, Apple's proprietary on their plugs and stuff. These covers are almost proprietary to what cartridge company that you're making it for, because they're all the same size, but then they're not. It'd be just a half of a 16th difference or something. And then, but when you're pressure fitting something in there, that little bit of a difference, you know, it ain't gonna work. But I've come to the idea that if I drill it to where they're just a little bit where they almost fall in and out, but not, they got to be kind of tight so it absorbs that shock. But then put an O-ring around the top of it, and when you put it on and screw it on, it won't, you know, the cover won't come off because the O-ring holds it. That way they can buy it and then put it on whatever cartridge they want to, and you know, enjoy at the time instead of having to stick with that brand. Because it's like the live rosin cartridges might be just a slightly different size versus the snow cone cartridges, you know. All right, old path, y'all be careful. It is chilly out there today. It's chilly here. That cold front that come through, we finally felt some of it yesterday and today. Oh, where's my other battery? Where's my other battery? That's just not good words. Huh.
Each piece carved under UV skies, epoxy dreams where the magic lies.
Yeah. The problem was right here. And that cartridge was gone.
Lighter cases with a neon spark, roach clips charting through the dark. Each one
Wallet, we gotta have that. That's got the cash in it.
secret glow humming soft in the air.
That's the other thing. It sucks being broke, but not being broke. I'm broke, but I got money in my wallet, but I had to leave that money in my wallet so I'd have money today to make change in case people were buying with cash. What did I do with that damn battery, you know? That's gonna bug me all day. It's over here.
Unique creations that tell no lies. Every twisted gem under unseen skies. The pour of resin whispers calm. Healing hands holding steady balm.
Mars bar.
It's not just art, it's Grumpy's fight. Taming pain with this glowing light. Epoxy alive in the endless flow.
This is gonna stay right there. Can't lose that. That's got a home. Yo, what did I do with that damn battery?
Where the epoxy flows and the pain subsides. Carving till dawn where the spirit glides. Anxiety melts in the UV light. Grumpy keeps carving all through the night.
And I'm somewhat cleaned up out here, and that's why I can't find anything. I told y'all, I clean this mess up, I ain't gonna be able to find nothing for a hot minute. But that's not something I would have just put away somewhere. It should be right here. And it's not. Did I put it up here? I need that. That's gonna remind me to grab. This will remind me to grab my headset and stuff. Put my wallet in my pocket. It ain't in my jeans.
Grumpy's hands got the midnight touch. Fingers smooth.
Y'all, that sucks. I can't remember if it's got the cartridge. I know the cartridge that was on it was empty. That's why I'm looking for it, because I want to put this cartridge on there. But I know I was looking at trying to charge it because I hadn't charged it in a minute. And so I'm looking where my charge cords and stuff are at, and it's nowhere around any of that. Come on, I gotta find that. Just so I know I don't have a damn cartridge laying around. My grandkids wouldn't pick it up, but don't need to have that unaccounted for.
Carving till dawn where the spirit glides. Anxiety melts in the UV light. Grumpy keeps carving all through the night. Unique creations that tell no lies. Every twisted gem under unseen skies. The pour of resin whispers calm. Healing hands holding steady balm.
I feel better now.
It's not just
Yeah, see, I didn't have a cartridge on it. I thought it was empty, but I could not remember, and I just did not want this thing laying around and it be as easy peasy as picking it up. And then because now my grandson, he will take my cane and try to act like Grumpy, and they see me puff on my cartridge every now and then. So no, I don't. Whew, that made me feel better. I don't want them to be able to find that and pick that up and be like, ooh, here's Grumpy's medicine, let's take medicine. You know what I mean? So yeah, that right there, that just, whew, I feel way better. Because I have all my stuff locked up out here. I have a cabinet up on my wall. I lock all my flour, all my concentrate, all that stuff. When I'm done, all that gets locked up. That's why y'all hear me sometimes with my keys early in the morning. I'll be like, oh shit, I gotta go get my keys because stuff's locked up. So yeah, I will get a little more anxious if I can't find that kind of stuff, because I don't want that unaccounted for. I try to be as responsible as I can with that, because I feel, not knocking it, I don't think there's a damn thing wrong with it. You just need to wait to be the proper age. But I growed up around this stuff, so I wasn't sensitive to it. I guess I was already desensitized or whatnot. I keep all this stuff as closed up as I can from my youngins. So, my grandson, he knows the smell. It's like Grumpy's cologne. They go somewhere, because people will smoke driving still, or like they went to my daughter's going to college, and she had to go to one of the local college areas, to the resource area or library area or something, to do something. Well, there was an individual sitting outside, off to the side. I guess he'd been in there studying or something, and it was smoke break, but he went outside and was smoking. And they come walking through, and the grandson says, "Mama, Grumpy's up here. I smell Grumpy." And he does know the smell, but he associates the smell to that's Grumpy's smell. He don't know that it's herb. Oh, hell, dude, their toenails. I can't hardly bend over and grab my dang toenails. Damn finger toes run away from me. I don't know if I could have somebody digging at my toes, though. My toes is sensitive and tender. No. Getting more yard. Trying to catch up on chat, y'all. Purple heart. I got finger toes.
Workshop therapy, sawdust coated phase, aliens peeking through interdimensional gaze. Eyes burning, medicated smoke swirling, chronic pains ghosting, anxieties unfurling, craftsmanship, a hymn to the twisted vibe. Hit the bell, join the tribe, keep the spark alive. The spark alive.
What's going on now? I just want to let you know I'm associated with the company. Oh no!
Grumpy got the recipe, soul's archival, art in the mist, anti-pain revival.
No!
Hiss like steam, lathe humming rhythms, it's a stoner's dream. Workshop mystic hands craft the supreme, epoxy holds truths tucked in the machine.
No! That's no! What happened? That sucks.
Smoke signals rising, the alien ship dips. Eyes burning, medicated smoke swirling, chronic pains ghosting, anxieties unfurling, craftsmanship, a hymn to the twisted vibe. Hit the bell, join the tribe, keep the spark alive. Keep the spark alive. The resin spins wild, epoxy roach clips, creativity compiled. Workshop smells like sawdust dreams. Aliens in the mist, we're chasing light beams. Eyes glazed ruby, medicated haze. Clouds part slow, it's a better phase. Chronic pain dying, anxieties retreat. Workshop therapy where the soul feels complete. Turn it, burn it, epoxy drip vibe. Grumpy in the zone, feeling alive. It's the tribe's creation, a moment to confide.
I hate it when anybody's dealing with anything. They just know. That sucks. I got a message from the associate, from the one that got me sucked into these events. If it wasn't for her energy, I don't think I would have done the first event.
That late night chill. Turn it, burn it, epoxy drip vibe. Grumpy in the zone, feeling alive. It's the tribe's creation, a moment to confide. Like, subscribe, let the sparks collide.
That sucks. Wow, yo. I don't know. I got a message from the manager. She was I looked at her as the like public relations manager, and I got a message from her saying she was no longer associated with the companies. Any future bookings would have to go through, you know, somebody else up there at the company or whatnot. And wanted to know if I set up anywhere else or something like that. She'd like to come see and still support my work or whatever. But it's like, dang, that just... I hope it wasn't. See, my brain, I rabbit hole every damn thing. I try to analyze and figure out everything, you know, and it's like, that was good energy up there. There's good people up there. So it's like, I hope that it wasn't nothing at the, I hope she's just got bigger and better adventure to go on. Damn, that sucks. I talked to Rich and everybody else up there, but they all have good energy, but it's just, like I said, I probably would have said no, you know, to the whole doing the event. It's just, man. 7:30, y'all. Let me go. I wonder if that's why my crazy. That just. That's crazy, yo. I wonder what's going on. Grumpy needs a day at the spa. Mud face? I don't think I got too much hair on my face. I don't know how them facials would work. But a damn good massage and some hot rocks on my neck and shoulder. Oh, goodness gracious. Just, yeah. I could enjoy a good day like that. That's what I used to love. I used to love going to physical therapy because it might sound crazy, but I loved when they hooked me up to that TENS unit. It was so, I could lay there all day, you know, and I said, you can't stay hooked on it. So I said, a little bit more. Oh, come on, a little bit more. I had a super high tolerance. They pulled up 2 machines because they thought the first machine was messed up. They hooked me up and they said, okay, well, it's gonna start hurting, and you know, don't let it hurt. It's gonna tighten up and start tinging. Let me know when. And she's turning the dials up and she's like, all right. And she stops and she goes, okay. And I said, well, I don't feel nothing. And she goes, are you serious? And she turns it up some more. She goes, okay, I'll be back. And I said, but I'm not feeling nothing. And she cranks the machine way up there. I said, ooh, right there, right there. And she goes, are you serious? I said, yeah, I can feel that. She unhooks everything, rolls another machine over there, hooks it all up, goes through the same thing, and she says they had never had a patient up in there that had the numbers that high. And I said, I guess I stay so damn tense or whatever. It took that high of a number to relax those muscles down, but I loved it. The tinging that they would do, and then that ultra heat. You know, that ultra heat, that stuff is like a microwave. Whew, I love that. Oh goodness. But yeah, that was the best part of physical therapy. But y'all, I got to shut down. I have a unit here for the house, but it doesn't work the same. It's not the same as the ones in that office. But yeah, I like the electricity. Just go ahead and just keep me under like a shock collar. Because you don't need to whoop me with a Rusty gets whooped with a yardstick. Just get me that shock collar. I'd be zapping my freaking self though. I'd be wrapped that joker around my back. Oh man, I gotta laugh. If I don't laugh, I'm gonna flip and cry, right? All right, y'all, I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna set up at the event. I gotta get my jacket and stuff. It's a little chilly out there this morning, I think. But all right, y'all have a great day, everybody. Be safe, stay awesome, stay laid back. And remember, it's 420, so if y'all ain't puffing, I'm puffing for you. Oh, but I'll be setting up at the dispensary here in a bit. You know, I'll try to get everything set up and get turned on in case there's somebody up there with music. Maybe they'll see me recording and they won't turn their music on or something. Because that's what slows me down if somebody's up there playing that music. But all right, y'all have an awesome morning, everybody. Oh, thank you for tuning in. I greatly appreciate all the support, y'all. But God bless everybody. I'll see y'all shortly.